struggle that we have to constantly be trying to step back. Now, there's times that something comes to the mind and I just spit it out, and that is when I have no control over the things that I do or say, because the impulse to say what is on my mind without thinking it or filtering it happens. I've always been a brutally honest person, and brutal honesty is okay depending on who you're being brutally honest to, but it also can be mean and rude or disrespectful depending on the person who you understand. Now, brutally honesty in my case, it doesn't mean I am trying to hurt your feelings or whatever, but the impulse side to answer a question as raw as it's supposed to be answered. Like, for example, oh, your breath stink. Hey, it's the natural impulse response for a reaction for something that is that you're exhibiting, which is bad breath. But there's other ways to say the same things that doesn't come across with me. So it absolutely has been something that I've been forced to have to work on. But understanding a person with ADHD, if he or she understands their disability, they are always on and always having to restrain themselves. And we also are, well, I'm speaking for me, I'm not speaking for all ADHD people. Time management is probably one of the big thing, one of my big skills. I like to be in time, I like to be prompt. And your right now is my immediate. So when I ask somebody to do something for me, and it's not done right away, because your right away right now is my immediate, it frustrates me, and I have to learn how to control that, because I understand my level of expedientness or right now or immediate is just different from yours. I'm always on time. I also have to control that, because I know I'm going to always be in time, so I have to now force myself to be late, so I'm not on time and having to wait on somebody, which I hate doing, which now cause me to stress. So all of these things are things that I have to constantly be aware of. So like I said, I'm always on. I'm always have to be thinking about my actions, my behavior. With my dyslexia, I sometimes get to communicating and thinking, and a lot of stuff that I'm processing and I'm seeing up here that I think I'm communicating, that I don't communicate because I think it's implied, or I thought I may have said it because I thought of it already in my head, and in my head of what I'm thinking about saying is already being processed. So by the time I finally say it, I may miss a couple steps, which sometimes affect my communication process and cause people to not fully understand what I'm saying. And now I am learning as I'm learning to slow down more, learn to be more deliberate in my communication, and then also have to remember again, not everybody communicates and thinks at the same pace as I do. So there are some parts of my dyslexia and ADHD that is good for my end, but it's also a learning disability. It takes me some time longer to comprehend certain things. But once I get it, it's like now I am like supercharged. But I just wanted to share those things with y'all, because I know someone may be experiencing these things. Some people may not even truly understand their own issues that they currently have. And so I wanted to just make this quick video. Well, it's not quick, it's about 7-10 minutes now. That someone may be able to relate to something I'm doing, but I would absolutely say this is the last thing I'm saying. I don't share my disabilities with the world for anybody to say that they have this and now try to use this as a crutch. That's the last thing I want anybody to use. The awareness of what you're struggling with and knowing what it is important to understand why you act, process, do things a certain way. Once you understand that, you'll be able to probably adjust in society and things you need to do, whether you have to take longer to process something, or now I have to tell people that, hey, because of this, I'm not able to get this real quick right now, so you're going to have to explain to me a little bit longer or take some time to explain this to me. That's what I'm trying to do. So you can understand that because of this, it's harder for me to do that. However, I still have to know how to do that, and what are some ways that you can find in order to get after that. So that's my intent for sharing all of this. That's what I expect to get out of this. But again, long message. Hopefully it's well received.